Nice day, eh? Which one's yours? Those two, over there. I only see one. Wait, what? Hey! Hey! Don't you do it! Don't you dare do it! Please. Please. I'm begging you. Alright, Nathan and Bryson have had their turn, so now I get to talk about my furry little rugrats that I love so dearly. Plus, this video will be like a million times better than theirs. So, let me start off with introducing Shelby. We got Shelby way back in 2018. The lady putting the litter up for adoption brought over 2 puppies, one of which was super calm and docile, and the other was curious. Guess which one we went for? We'd had other family dogs in the past, but this was the first time me and my siblings were tasked with raising a puppy. And let me tell you, it was not easy. When you get a puppy, everything else in your life just takes a backseat. You thought you were gonna hang out with your friends tonight? Well, your dog just ate an entire box of Timbits, and now you get to lay awake hoping they don't throw up again, wondering if you can even afford the potential vet bill. My siblings and I took what we called Shelby shifts, because she was too anxious and energetic to be left alone for the whole night, which meant at least one of us had to stay up with her for hours, dangling a sock for her to play with. It was tough times. Eventually, she started getting more independent, and as she got older, we got a sense of her goofy little personality. Shelby's half golden retriever and half Australian shepherd, and the retriever half made it so wagging her tail simply isn't enough. She has to wiggle her whole butt. There's literally nothing better to come home to than that. One weird thing we found out about her is that she just glitches out sometimes. Most treats you give to her and she gets all cute and excited like you'd expect. But one day, we gave her a bagel-shaped treat. She paused, stared at it, and then leapt and wormed all over the place and pawed at it aggressively. She just couldn't comprehend its perfect roundness. What is this sorcery? This witchcraft that enabled this unholy concoction? Reveal your answers at once, human! She did also happen to give me the biggest scare of my life. One day, after coming home from school, I decided to get some Subway. I sat down at my desk, unwrapped my pizza sub, the only good sub, and realized something was off. The sandwich looked mediocre as usual, but no big, watery eyes had materialized immediately after opening the wrapper. Shelby? 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 Oh no. I ran around my neighborhood as fast as I could, but there was no sign of her. I told every neighbor I came across to keep their eyes out for a black and brown medium-sized dog. Eventually, my sister came over and we drove around frantically. Finally, after countless minutes, we saw a couple walking with Shelby on a leash. Apparently, Shelby had ran around aimlessly, nearly tackled a random old woman with hugs and kisses, until this couple found her and leashed her, trying to find her owner. And when Shelby hopped into our car, there was nothing but complete contentment on her face. Despite nearly dying of a heart attack, it was an awesome day for Shelby. However, no raising of a Hey, Shelby, what do you have? What do you have? What, an ad? Where did you even... Okay, I'll do it, man. This video is brought to you by Opera. Opera is a web browser that's better than the one you have, unless you have it already, and then you're off the hook. I personally started using Opera a few months ago when I saw them sponsor another YouTuber and figured I'd give it a shot. And oh my god, I am so glad I did. A certain other browser had been eating all of my RAM, literally nearly all of it, just trying to run a YouTube video, and was making my computer sound like it was about to take off. But no more. And are you like me and have 8 billion tabs open because you do want to watch those videos and you will play those guitar tabs, but just not right now? Use tab islands to flatten those fat chunks into manageable little bundles. Or if you're trying to get that essay and or animation done, you can set up separate workspaces for whatever you want and switch back with a click. I'm using it to write this script right now. There's so much quality of life stuff like a VPN to keep you safe, an ad blocker to keep you sane, and a built-in AI that shockingly doesn't suck. It's also great for finding intellectual synonyms, which is simply resplendent. I didn't even know that was a word. And if you're worried about switching browsers and losing all your convenience and cookies and sign-ins like I was, don't be. You literally click one button on startup and that's it. It's done, you did it. If you haven't switched yet, do it. There's no reason not to. Okay, I'll get back to you, drama queen. However, no raising of a puppy is complete without a wonderfully disgusting story. After playing in the backyard all excitedly with her million toys, my brother went outside to let Shelby in, only to find this. Hey, Shelby, no! No. Aw, did you miss your mom? You little sweetheart. Aw, you're so cute. Mom? Shelby had taken to her curiosity and tasted some of her Hershey's Kisses. Something many puppies do. We learned the hard way. Now, it's time to discuss the newest bottle of joy added to my life. One day, my girlfriend, whose name is Izzy, called me up and said, "Look at how cute these guys are. I'm gonna get a puppy." I don't want a puppy. Puppies are the worst. I got a puppy. I did not want anything to do with this little rat. All I knew about puppies was how much of a pain they were. I had PTSD from the long nights staying awake with a yapping Shelby, cleaning up messes multiple times a day, and getting steaks thoughtfully delivered to my front door. How could she do this? That thing's gonna wreak havoc, and I don't even know if this relationship can handle that. She's gonna be so wrong about this, and she's gonna hate him, and she's gonna hate me, and she's... You think I'll fall for that? Do you perceive me to be a fool? All right, fine. So we ended up giving him away. Just kidding. Despite all my objections and warnings and whining, this little idiot was the best puppy I'd ever seen. Barking? Silent. Separation anxiety? Healthy coping habits. Potty training? He even puts the seat down. My girlfriend was lucky. This time, she eventually named him Prince, as her previous dogs had all been named after musicians and rock stars. While he does live up to his name and attitude, I do feel like one of those super annoying people that name their dogs Princess or Angel sometimes. This is Sugar Plum. Isn't she the sweetest thing? Lil Goober warmed his way right into my cold heart. He grew up around Shelby and pretty much turned into a mini version of her. While this did mean that he got her wiggles, her sneak attack kisses, and her deceased belly rub face, it also meant he got her attitude and hatred towards the neighbor dog. Hey, you suck. You're ugly. Me? Yeah. You wanna go? Huh? You wanna go? I don't even know. I could take you any day. She could take you any day. Okay, you guys are being unreasonable. I swear on my life, I'm gonna scramble like an egg before I'm gonna tear you apart until there's... A few months after getting Prince, his fur had grown out to the point where it was covering his eyes and it was time for a haircut. My lovely girlfriend, whom I love so much, decided to take it on herself. With a pair of scissors, she went to work, and in the kindest of words, fur had been cut. His leg fur was comically shorter than the rest of his body, and he genuinely looked like a rat. I personally didn't care. It's like a kid with a bowl cut. They don't care what they look like, they're just living life. Plus, he made me smile ear to ear every time he entered a room. Izzy was not as amused as I was. But yeah, we're gonna go to a professional from now on. I did let her cut my hair though. One completely unrelated thing we didn't get fully trained out of Shelby was her digging. She usually didn't do it, but if she was left alone and bored enough, a hole would start to appear in the backyard. So, when one started to get bigger and bigger in our new place, me and my siblings were quick to blame Shelby, even though we had never actually seen her do it. The hole kept getting bigger and we kept getting more irritated until one day, when talking with the neighbor, they told my brother, "Hey, you know you're getting mad at the wrong one, right? It's the little guy that's digging the holes." Looks like he learned a few more things from Shelby than we thought. Despite being a great puppy overall, there have been some hiccups along the road, including what is now known as the poopsident. Izzy and I had left home, leaving Shelby with my mom, and were staying at my aunt and uncle's house while we were trying to find a place in our new city. It had been a long and hard few weeks, and both me, Izzy, and Prince were absolutely exhausted. Prince had clearly been stressed out about being in a new environment and was having a bit of trouble adjusting. It all led up to one fateful event. Me and Izzy woke up in the morning to a concerning silence paired with a smell. We looked into Prince's kennel and found hell. There was a huge pile of poop combined with bite marks and vomit. Looks like he learned a few more things from Shelby than we thought. I sprinted outside with him in my arms and watched as he defiled the back lawn too. We took him to the bathroom to bathe him and he did it again. It was a never-ending volcano of torment, the smell and sight of which will never be forgotten. It wasn't his fault at all. He was just a puppy thrown into a strange environment with a bad stomach, but man, what a way to wake up. Shout out to my aunt and uncle for letting us obliterate their home. We're never allowed back. Despite all the trials and tribulations, it's all part of owning a dog, and the reward is absolutely worth it. The unconditional love and affection from a dog is unmatched, and I am beyond happy to have these pups in my life. And I would definitely recommend that get him outside, quick! Oh my god, oh no, oh man, oh my god, oh no, again? It is literally everywhere. How did you even do that, Prince? Oh my god, is that my sock? Did you eat my entire sock? No, do not give me those eyes. That is unfair. That is condescending, honestly. That's not gonna work. All right, fine.